want the top.
What a play! Off the wall! All the training in the world cannot make you do that! That is pure skill!
If you know me,
So he does it himself! It's all about the hacks! Decker! The moments of heroes!
Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. It's kind of like...
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vapour Esports Monday Night 2v2 Legends. My name is Quebec, and I am your host for tonight. Joining me in the commentary desk is everyone's favourite, Bizer. How you going over there, Bizer?
Everyone's favourite, I love it. I'm good, my friend. It's really odd to be on the other side of a hosting situation. Usually I'm the one running everything, but no, it's been sitting back, taking it easy, and Cubic's been running his butt off. Hopefully we've sorted out some of the issues that were going on, and we should be able to give you the semi-final and the final coming through pretty nicely, I think. We should be good. The thumbs up is there. The two teams about to play the Dark Girls and to be decided. Now, we saw the Girls before, absolutely hammered the way through this competition tonight. Looking at their start, although Revival took a game off them, Misfits couldn't get anything done, and it was a strong start for them.
Yeah, absolutely, and I absolutely love seeing Damon and the Lows play. They're two fantastic Rocket League players that time after time again get to the late stages of tournaments. So, really excited to see them progress into the semis anyway.
Okay, so two bit sided. We're looking, I believe, at Roffy and Zombie Freak to be playing in this one. So it'll be rather interesting to see how those boys can handle the Girls. In my opinion, I still think this is going to be one that pushes on. Now, we are waiting for those boys to jump in here. I love it how the game says it's 42 minutes in. We haven't started yet, boys. Holy mollies. The winner out of this, obviously going in to take the Gooses with the Nooses into the final. And there is a third place playoff, so the boys of Rocky Road will be taking on the loser here for third place tonight, which I don't think we're going to be streaming tonight. So those boys obviously will be playing off a third prize, which at the moment it's not unlocked because the match Reno needs to get itself up there to be able to unlock it. So tonight's got stretch goals for Match Arena. So if it's $100, it unlocks second prize and 50% to the first, 25% to second, and it gets up to 200. Then it unlocks for the third prize plus 2 times $20 Steam card giveaways for Match Arena. The splits 45, 20, and 10 with that. If you guys want to contribute tonight, exclamation mark Match Arena. It's donations tonight. There's no codes. But nonetheless, it's something there and it's helping the players out. It's currently sitting at what are we? $38 USD, so around 50 Australian. Not bad for a 2v2 Legends night. It's about average that we expect, isn't it, Kubik?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we see them getting bigger and bigger, so it'd be nice to see if we can get some more in there for the end of the night for these fantastic games that we're seeing tonight. So, but yeah, $50 is still a good night for Rocket League, don't you think? I know I'd be playing Rocket League anyway.
$25 each, why not?
Yeah. What else are you going to do? Play Rocket League for no money?
It's pretty healthy for these kids these days. They're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Definitely.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right, so we're still waiting on Roffy and Co. to be decided. Hopefully they're going to show up. I think we will probably end up having DQ timer very soon. So it's from when the server's made and the players are in, waiting for the second team from that point on. So hopefully it's there. We might just do a little bit of talking. Oh, there they are. Cool.
Very
So no, Roffy, it's going to be somebody freaking Ames. So Ames is easy with the X at the front. We're going to ignore that X Ames, or we're going to get Ames. Again, I don't know anymore. Everyone's just wacky, weird and wacky with their names.
Yeah, look, I'm going to say just Ames. Otherwise, I'll stuff it up.
Okay, lucky I have my crossplay on. Usually I turn it off. Savage. All right, so it's PlayStation players here taking on the PC world. We know at the end of the day, PC is superior, and we haven't seen a PlayStation team win an actual final yet. So this will be a question whether Zombie Freak and Ames can get themselves into a good... Who knows? Some really good teams have been playing through PlayStation lately and coming into PC world, showing us some stuff, but At the moment in OCE, it's all about the players that come off the PC. The first attack coming here from the boys to be decided. It was countered and brought back out. They do have possession. In fact, it's to the middle. Zombie Freak now sets this one up. Damo's going to be cautious on this one. Plays it inside. Pulling up aims. Counters 50-50. It sets wide for the moment. Drop down. Zombie Freak's going to be high off the backboard. To commit here for a go. That one can be launched back over. Be highly advantageous for their team. They will launch it downfield. Wide it goes. Damo wanting to control. Aims ambitious. Caught behind it. Now Zombie Freak forced with the 50-50. Aims is back. Able to pick that one up. It's still wide on the goals of the back net. He will end up putting it on target, and Lols has to say the first one of the game.
Very close match at the moment. Damo and the Lols, as we know, very, very excellent Rocket League players. So Zombie Freak and Ames looking very impressive so far.
Oh, and a beautiful touch coming from Zombie Freak. What?
It's a great second touch. Bounced it off the backboard to himself. Damo couldn't quite get to it, and Lols wasn't expecting it with an excellent attempt anyway.
Well, they get the first goal of tonight's semi for these boys. A great touch off the wall. And pressure so far, challenging and Damon the Lols. They thought they were going to walk over, and this one is a little bit easy. That is savage from Ames, bumping out the goalie. So a little bit of tactics coming into this. Strategy is the game here for Ames. He's missed the one here, but it's up for Zombie. Drops down. Ames, nice pass wide. Will be able to reset another opportunity here. Brings it back in now. Ames has got the rotation around. The Lols just carries out. It's on his bonnet. He's lost possession, so we'll back out. Want the 100 and look to the block play. He does well with that. Damo too far for that. Coming through Ames again. Do you know what? I've never seen people reversing in twos. Yet we've seen it 3 or 4 times so far in this game. There's a shot coming from Zombie. They put this second in. Dale Gales, well, it's a position I didn't expect them to be in.
Yeah, great work there by Zombie Freak. Unfortunately, the Lols got caught off the back wall. We're coming off a bit too hard and fast for his car, so Zombie Freak beautifully there to follow it up.
3 minutes on the clock. It's a cheat off. Oh, it's a fake off, sorry. That's not a cheat off. It's a fake off that works. Just have a look at it. I don't think we get all of it. Lul's caught in a really awkward position, and Ames does well in the end there. No boost.
Yeah.
You get that classic fake off strategy that's been pretty much adopted by a lot of teams in the 2 meta. And even so, I've seen it being done in 3s, but it's harder as there's an extra player on the field. Damo takes it upon himself. Now heading this one back. Pass back for Lols, who've got up on 90 here. But it's dropped down. Suggested if it just boomed it on, that would have gone in. The player's sort of awkwardly positioned. Does work around for Ames, and now that one cleared out.
Probably cut a little bit too much there, Ames. I think Zombie Freak was a little ready a little bit earlier than what it was cut. And that's where the defender got a successful save from.
Zombie down, Ames is there. They've got too aggressive on the point here, the girls. That's 4 goals against them. What is going on with this team? PlayStation Matter for the win!
Yeah, it makes you want to buy one, doesn't it? They're playing really well at the moment.
I want to get a PS, man. I haven't played it in about 15 years. Last time I had Crash Bandicoot on it.
Whoa.
The original version.
Now you can get the new version of Crash Bandicoot with it.
Can you not get that on Steam now?
I actually don't know.
I thought I saw you could get it on Steam and play it. People are playing this, I don't know, that'd be awesome. The Lols, they finally get themselves a goal. 2 minutes remaining in this match, and work on this one.
Yeah, look, Damo and the Lols, they're not down and out just yet. They've seen you can do some magical things with the ball, so they'll be looking for the 5-1 win here.
Damon's Zombie in the middle, goes wide for the moment. Ames wanted a boost and then played defensive here. Lols, that's a clever touch to come down. He's picked it up. He's going to get this. Wow, wow, Mazer. I've made a whole new word over this. Have a look at Lols. Look at this touch here. Boom. Perfect little touch. Carries it home.
Really well played. And that's the control that you get at that really high level that Lols is at. He's just when he's able to control it, he can get it past pretty much any defender.
I know you've done something good when you got buyers that saying something complete gibberish. Oh, Hayes with some supersonic speed comes down on the defensive player, gets the clearance but cleans him out with a demo. Now Zombie, another one to contend with, and that was Damo. Bouncing ball. Stays out for the moment. I think Ames could have just held up, but again, it's about knowing what's around and checking those mirrors. Styles, so he does this every day of the week. He eats it for breakfast as well. Gets past the defender and into the back of the goals it goes. The comeback incoming.
Putting the camera on Damo there just to show the experience they've got between these two guys. He was smart enough to leave that ball for the Lols, who was sitting perfectly in position to take that one and carry it through over the goal line.
Zombie gets us forward. Ames is aggressive here to be decided. Have to be careful, but this is an open point. Oh, that's shot on. Fortunately wide. Sent back out. Zombie now waiting there. Ames had the demo, so no forward attack on this occasion. But got to be careful. The soft touch play coming out from De Gea has been dominant so far. The 3 goals is a turn inside. That's a great play from Ames. And on the Lols, he actually sort of knew this was happening. He headed over there, but just not enough.
Yeah, perfectly weighted by Ames with a great flick, and Lols just probably saw it maybe just that tad too late.
A little bit hesitant going up, and the ball essentially just played in front and over the top. 2-goal buffer deep into red time. First game of this semi-final, and a great start by To Be Decided. They need to hold on though. Damo, the Lols, they send it on. It's wide off the backboard, high at the moment. Zombie Freak just clears. Right now, time is their friend. Just need to bait it out. Don't let anything go in. This one cleared right down the field. Ames, he's going to hold for the player. Oh, Damo. He stopped it. But beautiful save. The Lols. Now they're going to work this one out. Time is against them. Zombie resets. Oh, what a passage of play, Cubic.
Absolutely massive saves coming in for the Damo, and Lols there back him up beautifully. Defenders don't get enough credit in this game. That was massive.
Well, this will be the end of this first game here, but that is a cracker. Had it all. Some great defensive work. A comeback that was sort of coming, but then got held up. But an absolute shock to the start. We haven't seen Ames before or Zombie Freak, but you can just look at the tags right there. Rocketeer and Season 4 Grand Champ speaks about these boys having some skill, and it's on the PlayStation matter. Will we see the first PlayStation team in the grand final and the possible chance to win?
Well, it's something that, oh, geez, these boys, I think they're trying to get on my nerves here. Stream's fine. It'd be absolutely fantastic to see PlayStation guys get into the grand final. I mean, we don't see enough of them. I'm sure there's some fantastic players out there just don't know about the competitions, that sort of thing that they're eligible for. So it's good to see these guys out and about tonight, and hopefully, hopefully for them anyway, they make it through the next round.
This is streamed down. Oh, nice day, mate. I'll high five you later, mate.
Yeah, we need to have a chat later, Damo, I think.
Yeah, Damo, you're in trouble. Sending you to the principal office, mate. Suspended for 2 weeks. No more Vapour esports tournaments for 2 weeks, mate. Down.
And we know you're still watching the stream.
And then he will be watching the stream, you know what I mean? And then he'll probably still send that message regardless. All good. The boys got a challenge on their hand, and I suggest they focus at the game instead of us or the stream. If you are watching, get off it. Focus on this game for Zombie and Ames. Oh! 1 second goal, game number 2. How about that?
Massive. I mean, Zombie just getting the better of, I think it was Damo there in the middle. Really well played. Damo would be pretty annoyed about that.
Wow. That's the ultimate sort of like banter card. Too bad PlayStation can't see in-game chat, so they can't see what people write. So at the end of the day, they don't know what's going on, but they've got a ripper of a goal. Great momentum for them to start. Ames goes on to that, grabs the boost in the pocket. Now Zombie Freak. Good shot, the Lols forced to bring this one out. Now he charges forward, which is a risky maneuver because it's now 1-on-1. Damo, the bouncing ball. Where is Zombie? Zombie just hanging out for the moment. I think he went back, tried to do some bump work. Now Zombie looking to play this himself. Gets around underneath the block. This touch is clever from Ames. The great read coming out from the PlayStation team. They're doing well.
Yeah, it's a great air dribble coming from Zombie and Ames there. Just knowing that Lols was going to get up to that one, positioned perfectly to make sure he got that second touch.
What a play coming out from that. Just unexpected. Now this is another fake off. Zombie's up here. This is tricky for him. They're going to have to do the pass play. Oh, almost connects. There's something different about these boys. I'm in awe right now. They're completely shutting out the girls. The Lols has to pull something out of the hat here. Coming through, Damo slots it on. Unfortunately, the defensive error here from Ames costs them.
Yeah, Lols with a great 50-50 challenge along that line, and Damo there just cleaning up on the goal line there. So beautiful play coming from those guys.
Well, they get one back. That's the first of the second. We do know the girls can score, and when they get the chances, they make them count. So got to continue to work hard now. Ames, he had a good opportunity. Flew over to second as it came out. Lulls with some time. Zombie flies at this. Causes it to go wide with the 50-50. Now started in the middle. It'll be first come, first serve. And I'm going to wait here. Zombie out to Ames. This time he doesn't go. I think he's been bumped out of the way as well. Lulls wanted a demo. Ames not falling for that. Brings it back inside. Damo, not a good position for him. They'll whiff this on consecutively and just needs to guide that. Oh my goodness, he came back, Damo. Just a little too slow there, Zombie.
Damo has been absolutely fantastic on that goal line tonight. I mean, as I say, that was a bit of a half touch, but he's been fantastic. Got some excellent saves on that goal line.
The Lulls working this now. Zombie enough, the 50-50. Up goes Ames. He's wide for the moment, looking for the second touch there. Interesting floor. Straight into the play, but he's bumping the goal around. Now Damo picks up 100. Doesn't want to give away that he's got nothing. Still, it's counted, Zombie. As soon as you get into a real heavy moment of this, you really start to watch how much boost the player's taking and whether they're low or not. So when the guys sort of flicker around the field and not extend anything, I think they've got none. It'd be such a trick shot, and that was very close. Zombie taking a measured approach to this, and why not? You got the lead. Let's hold on to it. Make the opportunities count.
Absolutely. You see Damo and the Lols trying to bring something out here to get that get the advantage in the next game. So the Ames and Zombie Freak, their defense is just pretty much in that half line at the moment. It's being fought out pretty much in the Damo and Lols defensive half.
Damo wants to play the inside. Oh, he gets the 50-51. He's got another one to go. Clever, right, Damo. He ties up the game.
Really well played there by Damo, bringing it up and around, and Ames with a unfortunate 50-50, but Damo clever to get it to the rear side of Zombie Freak.
We're under 2 minutes right here. Second game in the semi-finals. Still plenty of time for the teams. The battle. It's really showing two sides to the story, isn't it? It's sort of painting a picture for both. It's going to come down to a real tight one as well. Maybe overtime in this period. Stay downfield. Lulls loses possession of the ball. Ames down in the pocket. The last 90 on the clock, ticking down. Lulls coming back out. Zombie has to play defensive here. Lets himself up the wall and just downfield clearance. I like to see a little bit of a play coming from that, but didn't come this time. It is worked around the corner. This is looking good, but Lulls on the rotation. Able to have the defensive line. Zombie's bumping out of the way. They course a 50-50 here, Ames. Damo recollects and is bumped out once again. This is some good gameplay by both teams.
Yeah, both fighting really hard to go forward. And Zombie Freak and Ames definitely looking a little bit more promising, getting that ball to their attacking half a little bit more often than Damo and Lulls at the moment.
This ball's down for Damo. He loves the scenarios. Ames, the last minute change of the direction favours him. Now we'll send us downfield as Damo misreads the jump. Lulls. This will be awkward for him. Has to go. Pushes the outside. Why not? Ames wants everything inside. But they're in a tricky spot. The ball's bouncing. Coming through Zombie. He holds it. Blended in for the moment. He's got 2 to get around. Needs to lift off the back body.
He
He's
does.
quick fight for them. He lifts the ball with 19 seconds remaining.
Absolutely nuts. I mean, he's got both Damo and
No
the Lols
boost.
there.
No boost. He had no boost.
That's a sign, Visor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're seeing these. Yeah. I've already got my favourites now.
Wow.
Can't be biased. Can't be biased. The 9 seconds into this game. Game number 2 sits in the way of to be decided. And they well and surely got this game unless this can be held up. Ball's played up, but on the wrong side. Oh, has a chance for Zombie if he wants. Lol plays this one now. He's got no boost, so he can't fly on this point. But they should just let that one go, and they will. To be decided, they take the second game, and they're now on match points going into the third. Some strengths to be played, I tell you what.
Yeah, playing some excellent Rocket League to be decided, and as we said, PlayStation players anyway aren't well known for getting this far in competition. To see them having a two-game advantage to enter the final of the 2v2 Legends is absolutely massive. Damo, and especially coming up against 2 very experienced players like Damo and the Lols, it's definitely, even if they don't come away with this series, certainly something to be proud of to get those 2 games up.
It's really interesting with PlayStation players as well because there is a delay in terms of how quickly they can play to PC. So the fact is they're playing on a slight delay where we're playing on reactional timing, unless these guys got some really average monitors and some really average PCs. But that's the thing, is to be decided. They haven't been whiffing. They've been connecting really well. They've even put pass plays into perspective. So these guys are on song, and they're strong as well. Where have they been? That's a question. And why have they emerged now? Is it the start of something that OCE needs to watch out for? The PlayStation players are moving out of the...
Yeah, well, very excited to see it happen. I'd love to see some console players get up and about, especially in RLCS, which I don't think we're yet to see yet.
At the end of the day, I think they cross over.
Okay.
They cross over. I knew a couple of Xbox players in NA decided to jump off Xbox because there wasn't as many tournaments and go PC. They've come across and their gameplay has improved massively. As the first goal, well, it only started with the way this momentum of the game's going to be Zombie Freak.
It only makes me think what these guys could do on a PC if without delay or anything like that. So Zombie Freak absolutely nailing that one.
I think it's slightly minimal for them. Just they're readying everything quite well, so you adjust. But I'd like to see them on the equal platform. Anyways, let's go over it. It's just cool how it is. Enjoy it. This is, actually, what I really like about Aim's game is that if he's not going to win the ball in a 50-50 favour, he'll take out the player to stop a 50-50. Like he'll win that by taking the player out. That's a good touch by Damo. It's gone to the pie. Zombie. No, he's not going to be able to flick back. Tried his best. Damo gets an equaliser. They're back on the board.
Damo doing very well to get that. I think Zombie just got a little bit unlucky with the bounce off the post. Probably any sort of jump might have had it, but then again, any sort of jump could have put it in for him. So unfortunate there for Zombie, but well played by Damo.
Lol, Zombie Freak to the middle, aims now to lift. Gonna wait for Damo's timing, and he's juked him. Absolutely juked. Damo's expecting a quick play here. Not forthcoming.
It's funny, it's starting to get to a meta where sometimes the slow players are the better players. Controlled touches, just faking that goalkeeper to get that second touch is really becoming a lols. Wow.
Well, 4 goals in a minute, and the kickoff. That angle is the hardest to read in any game sense. Doesn't matter how low or how high the competitive rank is. That ball, you can't read as a defender. You don't know. You look up and you're like, I don't know if that's coming down or bouncing right out. And unfortunately, it goes against him. Equalised at the moment. Plenty of time in game number 3. A nice shot coming from the Lols, who will continue this pressure. Aims for the touch. Now Zombie Freak to win this one out. Damo realises he won't be able to get there for the 50-50. Backs out now. Zombie in Interesting by the Lols to sort of force them to go up in the end now. This will be a pinch up high. Oh, the touch range almost. If that went in, I would have uninstalled my game.
Got a PlayStation.
Yeah, and go get a PlayStation. Holy mollies. That would have been absolutely insane. Damon comes across for the save here. Oh, wow. Cubic, wow, that was a pretty good shot.
Absolutely massive. I mean, Zombie Freak, you can just see him. He set it up for quite a while. Got the ball on top of his car and just pinch it. Got the pinch off the wall, which is a bit unexpected, but Ames was beautifully set up to take that shot as well.
His demo game is on song. Demo and bumping, perfect. It's what I expect for tonight. Oh my goodness, they're both doing it. They need to connect with the ball though. Get themselves back in front. They've had the majority of the lead for most of the game so far. In the first and second game, they controlled with the lead, but now they find themselves tied up. It's risky. Ames for the second. I think that's the third demo of this game alone. Looks to play this inside the Lols this time, reading it. This is the thing about these PC players. They adapt very quickly, the Lols especially. To bring this one out, wants to fly. Ames, well, he's put that really hard onto Zombie, but time is in his essence. Able to play that one out. Now stuck in the corner, Damo. What's his teammate, the Lols? The floor pinch, maybe. Well, he's just done a full 360 around now and played back by Zombie. Ames can't connect. He wants to go wide. Lols will be there as well. They take that Zombie that takes his boost, sends it up. This will be a soft touch coming. He's being knocked out of the way and he can't follow up on it. But that's a good touch by Ames. That does it for him. They take the lead back here, Cubic.
They look so threatening every time they go on goals. Lols unfortunately got caught on that goalpost, which forced him to be nowhere near that ball then. But every time Zombie Freak gets that ball on top of the car, it's just got a sense of excitement about him.
Well, it's under 2. Each minute a goal's scored. Risky business at the moment coming for the boys of Dog Owls. Got to do something crazy. Damo being red and challenged as well. Zombie's bumped out of the way here, but a defense has been put off. Damo realizes Zombie not in a real dangerous position, so he plays the ball to the bonnet now in the air. Loses possession as it comes down. The challenge from Ames is good. Damo played his back and cut off by Zombie. What a read!
Zombie doing really well to get to that one. Damo just boosted over ball, unfortunately. Got him that time.
Oh, man.
And just want to credit Ames to that demo just after the goal as well. Just for the hell of it.
Number 4? Are we counting now?
I
think we're on 4. Chat, you need to confirm. If you're watching, tell us how many he's got so far. Lols. Well, he's been juked out by Zombie, who jumped up as he went to go for the ball, so he didn't get bumped out of the play. These guys are very mechanically set in terms of the skill level. That pretty much backs up what I said. Wow. Wow, Ames.
I almost just took my headset off Bizer and just walked away because that was just absolutely amazing.
Oh, wow. That's Rocket League dailies right there. Someone clip that, send it off. A PlayStation player doing something like that. I'm done. I'm retiring. I think every Legends event I end up retiring because someone does something stupidly crazy. I'm not retiring, I'm joking. Just for you guys out there.
I was already half searching to see whether Bizer was available in PlayStation Network.
Really?
No.
Wow.
But I could feel that's where that was going.
No, please don't. Ames here with a touch. Oh, it's a risky business.
Yeah. Don't think that quite went the way they were planning.
Every time the Lols and Damo look to set out here, oh, no way. What's happened to Damo? He just let it go. They're both sailing through as well. Ooh. Oh, he's backflipped. Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
I think this is done. It's done. It's a free game straight. The girls were meant to be the hot ones going into the final. My prediction. There's a fake off there, but it hasn't gone to plan as Lols to go. That's 3 times we've seen the fake off from these boys. So, Goose with Nooses, just be aware of their play here. They'll look to do that, and you'll need to counter it as well. Zombie Freak wants to force the point. This one's floating up. Lols should clears down the midfield line. That's nice by Ames. He's going to come down on it. Oh, he gets it anyway. It's Zombie that cleans up the Mets. 7-2 scoreline to end this game.
The Lols had absolutely enough of this game. I think he's been tilted as, but the Zombie freaking Ames just playing out of their minds this series. Just absolutely amazing. Great to see coming from PlayStation.
And that will be essentially be it as they play it out to the side and end the game. Get it done. These boys book themselves into tonight's final, and what a game this is going to be. I can't believe it. You got two, I would say you got two of the best twos players right now that we see in this tournament, in the Vapour Esports tournament, against the PlayStation team. That's absolutely surprised me. I'm really surprised by Zombie freaking Ames. Really good to see the tenacity and the way these guys link up and play. They're dangerous. Ames very strong on demos, and Zombie just working sort of beast mode in defense and going forward. They all can get in the goals. Look at that, 7 to end it. Absolute phenomenal stuff coming out from boys.
Yeah, it was really exciting play coming from those guys. Happy to see PlayStation get into the grand final as well, and I know that Benswell has been pushing for some PlayStation guys to come and join the tournament, so couldn't have any better, these guys. So
well, I've been asked in chat why I'm surprised, because we don't see PlayStation players coming through tournaments, and you know, maybe it's majority because they don't win, they don't get that far, or some just don't want to play because they don't feel the effort's there because they can get that far into grand finals. But these two, clearly the skill level's there, and I would say right about now, probably the last 6 months of OCE, PlayStation players do have that skill level to take on top teams. So whether they actually want to come and play in these tournaments or in the leagues, they should get themselves into, because I think they have a good chance. And it's great to bring a different meta, because majority of PlayStation, they play different to how our PC players play. So to mix those two cultures together will just take this region to a whole new level. You see them mixed, right? You see them mixed in all sorts of play. But when you come into any real tournament brackets, do you see the PlayStation players in grand finals? No. No, you don't. So to see these two boys jumping into the final tonight against a pretty good, like the team they played, we would say that's a pretty good twos team coming out from those two, and they can play really well. Tonight they seemed off, in my opinion, with this game, but they came up a bit against a better team, and they couldn't counter it. And even though, to be decided, they put on a counter as well when the girls started to respond, they responded back. So it's just really good to see the PlayStations coming through. Ruffy, I'm not surprised anymore, my friend. I think we should be worried in the next 6 months to see what PlayStation could bring to the scene.
absolutely, it's very exciting. I mean, I love nothing more than new Rocket League content coming to our scene, and it's a thing, like, it's an ever-evolving game at the moment, Rocket League, so very excited to see what consoles can bring and whether they can compete with some of the A-class teams that we got here in OCE.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break here. Ladies and gentlemen, set up for tonight's final. If you want to help contribute to the prize pool tonight, it's exclamation mark match arena. We're sitting at 38 USD at the moment. Help get that prize pool up if you want. You're more than welcome. It's greatly appreciated. I'll tell you what, we've been over $100 the last couple of weeks. I love to get it up there, and it's only you guys that can do that. But nonetheless, 38, it's 38. The player's playing for something, and that's what counts the most. We'll be back right after this.
want the top.
What a play! Off the wall! All the training in the world cannot make you do that! That is pure skill!
If you know me,
So he does it himself! It's all about the hat! Decker! The moments of heroes!
Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. It's kind of life.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the evening again. It is time for the 2v2 Legends Grand Final. My name is Quebec and I am your host today. Sitting beside me here in the commentary desk is the main man of OCE, Bizer. How you going?
That's a big title to get, but okay. All right, no worries. I'll be
I'm
the
gonna
main
put you
man
up
of
there.
OCE. He's encased me in some high octane glass. I don't know if that's such a thing. And said you can't get out, mate. You're up there. Bad luck. Good luck to you.
We hold you to a high standard, and that's where I want you to. That's where I want you to be. All right.
Okay. All right. Fine. Done. Cubic. Well, we got the boys of what was it?
Gooses with nooses.
Yeah, Gooses. Well, I was just seeing how it's going there. So Gooses, I spelled that wrong. No, what I was doing. Gooses with the Nooses, which have renamed to the one and only that we know from previous streams, the Bucking Broncos. Yes. I hope they're wearing hats. I'm excited. I want that. To be decided, we saw last in the stream a really good series from them. They 3-0. So what we're seeing essentially from both of these two teams is they 3-0 the semi-finals. Both came through and convincing efforts. In saying that, both of them, I think, are pretty similar matched. Looking at the Bucking Broncos, they've got more experience in terms of the competitive scene and playing with a team in threes formats, but also twos. What we don't know about these PlayStation players is how they go under the testament of time. So the pressure of a best of 7, if they go out to 7 games, can they continue to perform? That's what I don't know. But at the moment, they get this fire in a tournament, which essentially had 30 players, Cubic, narrowed down to just 2. They've done pretty well to get through it tonight. So I'm actually quite excited to see what they can do against Bucking Broncos.
It's going to be absolutely massive, and I mean that was nothing but impressive in that past series coming from to be decided. So I'm really excited to see how Bluey and Semi take these on. So, and especially with those foam hats coming back, I think that's probably one of the most exciting things that I'm seeing in the grand final.
Yes, they're there. The foam hats. Best of 7, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's a 2v2 Legends night. The fight in the taking. Bucking Broncos taking on to be decided. Garrick and Bizer with your call. All placed down in the defense here. I love it. It's Billy and Buffy. Oh, they've gone with the change of names. The full cowboy experience, boys. I love it. Oh, beautiful. There's even Billy's even changed his he's even changed his avatar to a cowboy with the nod. That's epic. Oh well, let's get focused on this. They're gonna have some fun, but I think that's the best form of Rocket League. They're gonna play some intensive action. We're already 35 seconds down at the moment. It's Zombie Freak that works this down, tries to take the goalie. The challenge remains. It's bumped. Now Buffy, he senses one on Billy's got the redirection, greatly read by Zombie, and they stop. Pretty much a dominant attack coming out. Oh, geez, the pressure is immense already.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's not going to get any easier either, boys. It's going to be tension on tension here in this grand final.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there right now, get the streaming link, send it to everyone. This is going to be a rip snorter. And there's ain't no understatement. This is crazy. Oh. Buffy there with a touch. Billy has to say, can we pick who's who?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
The one runs an Octane, one runs a Dominus, so I'm surely we can pick it up.
Did Bluey have the Dominus? I actually can't remember.
No, neither can I. I think Bluey's Buffy. We have to go with that.
Okay.
Just to be you, you know.
Yeah.
Don't know. You guys can play at home, see what you want. But Ames, we know who these guys are. The PlayStation kings right now in this region for twos. They come and playing tonight, and good Rocket League so far. Now Zombie's playing with fire here. Right on the edge of the box. Billy charges anyway, makes it 50-50, plays it off the wall. Gonna be looking for the down touch here. Hands out to the side. The real first test at the moment for two be decided on the defensive maneuver. They haven't been convincing coming out, just like the other game where they just boomed it out and they had opportunities going forward. This one, soft touchdown. Zombie has to just follow it back for the moment. Ames causes the 50-50, but it lines up here for a boomer downfield, and Zombie's not going to be able to stop that. It is the Buffy Bronco. The Bucky Broncos, they got the first goal halfway down in the first game.
Yeah, Sammy and Blue are just an absolute challenge for these guys. I mean, they were fantastic mechanically last series. So, Bluey and Sammy are going to put them on their toes this series.
Ames out a boost. It's enough for the 50-50. Well, that was closely read, but missed time. Zombie is low on boost. We'll grab the one pad. Almost made it happen. Blue to send that one out. He's up on the backboard. Drops this one down the back there from Zombie. Interesting. Buffy will be out of place. Billy won't. The touch, well, they're there. But this is open side. They just need to put a strike on here. Zombie stays back. Now Ames looking to go. This game has been incredibly close in terms of close quarters. The players have been taking the ball off really close to each other and just continued to bump themselves around the play. It's crazy at the moment. Has one that was long. Zombie puts that on target. More pressure being caused on the Bucking Broncos at the moment here, Cubic.
Yeah, interesting. They're probably not used to this. These two guys being played on defence for most of this game. When the only real time that these guys have gone forward is when they've had that shot.
Played out the wide for the moment. Zombie Freak. Just had to force the 50-50. Buffy with no boost here. We'll try and make something happen. That's clever. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you have boost or not. If you follow the ball correctly and you play it right, you can get your teammate in a really good position. You can score.
Yeah, just that little touch off that wall there put both defenders on the on sort of a bad angle. So no boost, and I did really well to get to that.
To the middle, Ames. Able to play this forward. Zombies can all pop and play. Right side. Oh, almost got Buffy out. Billy Boy had to come through and save that one. Another head down. Ames. Well, I talked about mechanical skill with these boys a little bit earlier, but at the moment, just getting slightly tricked out. It's lucky that there was no boost on the attacking player right there. There's a good touches coming out. Billy's wide this time. The Buffy Meister on it goes. Down for Zombie. Now this is the long clearances they're notoriously known for in the last game. They continue to put this pressure on Ames. The 50-50 out wide. It's just the pillar of a defensive structure for the Bucking Broncos. They can't get past them.
No, they're playing really well in defence, these two guys, and I think that's probably... I would have been watching the stream last game and thinking, how are these guys playing? And that's where we saw them play their best Rocket League. Zombie Freak and Ames was in that attacking line, so that defence that the Buffing Broncos are holding is just fantastic.
Buffy and Billy. Billy's in an awkward angle, and it's not going to work for him. A nice shot from Ames. They're not done yet.
Yeah, Buffy did really well to get that good touch, but Ames was there to follow it up, and with a beautiful touch to himself off the back wall, got it in.
The right clear car there for Ames, but I'm predicting a fake off here. No, there was a cheat coming up. I don't think the spawn had a govern for it, but this is on the wrong side. The Minks have to keep the ball up. All they need to do is this challenge here, and that is not going to be right for Zombie. Wow, millimeter perfection just to get that up on the wall here, but he's not going to be able to get the second touch as it comes down. It's Bucking Broncos with the first game.
Really well played, and it was that defensive structure that they had that was really important to that game. As I said, Zombie Freak and Ames, fantastic mechanically in attack. Their defense is strong as well, but at the moment, the Bucking Broncos are proving to be too strong for that. And it was just back and forth, Bizer.
Yeah, they need to play their own game, but sort of last game, they really sort of took it to the girls and really played their own game style, where Bucking Broncos has stepped their, put their authority from the start, and Tubi decided to play to it. And then that's the thing, it's like, no, don't go down their line. Play your own style and dictate the terms to them. They have to come to you. And I think they're just got to play to that. Yes, it's slightly quicker, but they can still play that. There was no bumping. There was no demos from Ames. Bring that back into a play. Make Bucking Broncos think twice about how they're going to play the ball.
And that's right. I don't know whether, because this is the best of 7, so whether they just use that game to feel the bucking Broncos out because they're such fantastic players. I'd like to see Ames come in with those demos, force those 2-on-1s, and use those mechanical skills that both Ames and Zombie Freak have.
Well, the question's been put out there. Will the boys of 2BD, to be decided, be the first team to win a 2v2 Legends event on Vapour? That's the question we put out there at the moment. The one game down in his best of 7. I need to pick one back and start early with a goal. Good opportunity here for Zombie Freak, but held up and nicely done. Buffy will hold on to this, look to get one past Ames. In play out to 2v1. All they're going to do is play backboard and pull Zombie out. They've done it. But Buffy runs side, wanted to play this to Billy. I just love that, Buffy to Billy. It's really awkward to say.
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be. Blue playing the ball here. Aims downfield. Touch from Zombie Freak. And it comes down for Billy and recovers the ball. It was a good defense maneuver, and that's defense caught off guard. Completely gone again. It's just well done. It's well done work by Billy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just that small touch that he got off the wall before the challenge came. So put it on net, and unfortunately, defense, as you said, getting caught off guard.
I'm going back a little bit further as well. His defensive clearance out to the side, clever too, to make sure that was no more pressure coming forth, so he could recover on the ball. It's going to go again. It's open. Oh, Billy!
Absolutely outstanding there. He's just got great control off that kickoff. They're always hard to do, those ones. They're coming so hard and fast, and from the first touch, that ball was completely under control.
We're going to get a handle on the Broncos right now. Zombie Freak at Ames. There's a cheat up coming here from Zombie. This will sort of pull Buffy out slightly, but he's got boost. Ames a soft touch, plays it out. The 50-50 now far wide. Zombie should be able to line this up here. Has the air. Straight down to the Buffy Bronco. That good touch in the end. Forces Ames to go. And now they'll get a run out wide. Rotation's really quick at the moment by this PlayStation team. And a chance.
Oh.
Close but no scar for Zombie. The Broncos holding on with a pillar of defense. This is going to be a soft touch left side. It's perfectly touched by Zombie. He's just been looking threatening. Shot after shot, and he just gets even more hot.
Just, like I said, every time the Zombie goes up for the ball, it just feels like something exciting is going to happen, and proves the point pretty much every time. He's just fantastic in the air with his skills.
Well, Rose on the back of the car. Maybe a PlayStation sweetheart, who knows? Acting like a Romeo in the air when he caresses that ball into the back of the goal. Anyways, let's get off that one.
That was never going to go good, that one.
No, it wasn't. Maybe the champ hands need to do something amazing as well. Buffy. Let's it go as Ames back to the middle. I like this slight touches as well. They play it back to each other. Now Ames is on a demo point. He knows what's behind him. It's pulled up by Billy. Now Zombie comes across just to hold that up for the moment. It'll be a wall play, but tricky here for Billy, so lets it go. Buffy misses it. It's a misplay. Zombie, oh, he does a little bit of a fake there just to get Billy up, but the touch was enough to get it past. Now, Buffy forward. He's passed the ball. Zombie mistimes the touch. Great recovery in the end to hold that one out, and he holds on to the defense.
Yeah, really exciting defense coming from Ames and Zombie at the moment. Really trying to keep themselves in this game. They've just got to get up forward again, get those skills going that we saw, those classy touches.
Zombie's going to wait for the drop here, grabs the 100. Buffy and tricky now pause. There's 2 up here, the 50-50. I would say that's 1 for Zombie as he keeps it forward now off the backboard. Oh, that is a great touch from Ames in terms of the pass play, but even better from Zombie Freak. He can't be stopped in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They just know where each other is just so well. And Zombie Freak just in the air, just challenging that goalkeeper yet again and winning.
Got some great communication, I'll tell you. Cleverly done at the moment. Billy and Buffy got to get their act together. Although it's tied up, the momentum of this game is completely gone against them. Not much control. Buffy this time pass with a 50-50, no boost to follow. And we'll actually come down on the ball as Zombie try to bring that one out. So it's a reset. Shots being fired. That was high. Now aims to carry this out all himself. We've seen him do this before.
Oh.
So close. But no cigar. Billy's going to look to do the same here. This time he flips instead of popping and playing off the top of the bonnet. That's Buffy looking for the second. Wide on the read. Zombie wants this touch. Oh, he's got it. Zombie!
Classy little touch coming from Zombie. I mean, I don't think Billy expected him to go up for that one. It was just flicks it back behind the goalkeeper, but it still manages to get it on goals.
What I really like about the play coming from Ames and Zombie, when they do these 1v1s, it's special because they don't just stay to the floor. They go to fake or at least go up for a challenge. So the car's in the air. And the thing is, there's a good counter coming here from Buffy. So nicely done off the kickoff. But the thing is with their play, they're able to go back to the floor or they're able to go up. And that's the best thing about the 1v1 play. Nicely done by Buffy to get in the end there. Billy with a kickoff. Once again, tied up 1:21 cubic. Oh, goodness.
It's only the second game, boys. There's still, I reckon there's still another 5 to come.
I'm on my edge of my seat right now, just amazed with what is coming out from Zombie Freaking Ames. Zombie. Oh, this wouldn't surprise me. It's going. Zombie, do something. No boost. Can't do much at all. Ames longs to the top right, upper 90, but there's a block coming from Billy. Buffy wants to bring this one out. They just continue to move quickly. One over the top. It does work to the defense. Zombie very quickly with a touch. Now that ball hasn't been cleaned up properly here by the Broncos. Should be an incoming goal. The touch from Zombie. Like I said, he goes up, puts a false sense of security in the defense rotation, and then comes down cleverly with a touch.
It's just something that you don't see from every player. Just a little jump up to make them think that they're going up for the aerial shot, but in fact he's actually not putting any boost into it and coming down for a small touch in the goal.
Well, they need to step up their fake game right now. These boys are absolutely dominating. Last 35, they're up in an attack again. Ames, he loves this. Oh, you want a top, upper 90 left side. Ain't gonna happen. Buffy down now. Not enough boost to get onto that one. Billy doesn't connect. It's sent back out, but no one is going to be able to get that ball very quickly as it was stalemated. Zombie, he gets bumped into it. Billy wanted the demo. At the moment, is evading very well. Here comes Buffy. Sends it on its way, but it's going to be high. Cleared out by Zombie to die in seconds. Still a chance here for Billy. He's got 2 to work. Buffy's out of the way. They had to keep this up, and that is a great little play at the end there by Zombie, not to do anything with the ball. Bring it to ground on the dying seconds and get themselves into the series. It's 1-0.
Really well played and countered there by both Zombie Freak and Ames. As I said, Zombie Freak, when he's up in the air, he's exciting. 8 shots that game with the 4 goals. Ames just knows how to set him up really well as well. So bucking Broncos, would have thought maybe they've got a bit more of a competition on their hands now.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. It's a little bit more competition for them. They're going to have to think about how they're going to counter this team. Billy and Buffy were late to every 50-50. Couldn't win them. They got higher as well, Zombie and Ames. 4 goals to Zombie. Bam. He on target. We did see him in the last game in terms of the semi-final. They got 7 goals, which is 3 and 4. So both of these guys can actually score. There's no one scorer, one defender. They both clutch very well going forward. Ames... Some movement from him as well with the solo play, but a lot of play from Zombie. Definitely got to shut him out.
Oh, look, it's going to be very exciting. I'm interested to see how, now that the fucking Broncos know how these guys play, how they're going to tackle these third couple of games or last couple of games.
Ames with a kickoff. There's not much to do with the car and didn't have much control, so they're going to go back here. Ames... Billy this time. I like it. So it's 2 challenges by the Broncos that have been successful in defence. I'll put a question mark in the mind here of to be decided and how they want to approach the next couple minutes of play going forward as they're looking to try and get aggressive on it. Zombie pops off the backboard. Billy, that's what we like to see. Clearance offered. It's held up by Ames at 50-50. Well, it's rolled back by Ames and now he'll be forced far side unless he looks to go. Yep, okay. Not often we see players look to go on the inside, but it stops that cross-goal read of the set-up play, so they have to force themselves back here. Buffy, I don't know what you're doing, but that ain't The play should be going. It's opened up, and there's the first goal. Zombie. Well, the boys are to be decided.
Yeah, drawing both players out there. Billy from right across the goals, and Buffy went over the top, and probably in an attempt to get boost, thinking that was going to get cleared. So,
yep. I think just playing out in that section was really risky. Didn't need to go. Probably better off like either you hit the ball or you stay in defence. I don't know. It's hard to be it. Billy, well, that was a hard play. Buffy, they're going to get it. Oh, they got it. Well, it's the tenacity by the boys to stay here, even if it's hot. Just get in the right position and put that one in the back.
Yeah, Billy probably looking for the rotation initially, but realising that's going to be right on top of the player and he could get there, so did really well to get on top of that one.
All played up at the moment, 4 minutes. Sort of very, very early in the third game here. Best of 7 final, ladies and gentlemen. It's tied up 1 apiece. So at least we'll get a best of 5. Demo. There you go, Zombie on. Just get that demo count started. That's when they start to dictate the pace here. Zombie. Oh, he takes the player along. Buffy this time cuts inside. Ames was a little bit hesitant, and it showed by the defensive clearance coming forth. Buffy on the side. This touch will be awkward to go. Instead, it goes to boost. And we've seen where that's got players before. Boost over ball equals goals against you this time. And we're able to hold it up. Probably more of a calculation of anything. Billy. Soft touch over the top. Ames turns the car. Zombie. Suggestion that he wanted to do a sort of boost into that ball, but no boost, and he headed back to the 100. You could tell he was looking for it. Now Zombie gets this forward. Billy to hold. Back down. We're coming halfway down into this game at the moment. Neither team can break the deadlock.
Yeah, just being fought out in the midfield at the moment. You can see that Zombie and Ames are really trying to get something going, even with that demo on the goal line. Even if it's right out of play, they're trying anything to break this Bronco defence.
Play down here for Buffy. Ames into the pocket. Touch will be played off here by Billy. Back down as this ball. Some long clearances coming forth at the moment. No one really wanting to control the ball, and that's probably where the risk play is. Billy this time, well, he looks to control Zombie, denied him. That ball, that's sailing into the corner. Oh. It looked threatening for the moment. Here's Billy who sets this one up. Buffy wants to play the drop, sent outside. This time the boys have to be decided, being peppered on the goal front. Not essentially shots on, but just threatening ones that come around the corner that could sneak past and give that easy lead goal. And here's one coming. It's in.
Really well done there by the Broncos. I mean, that was just pure pressure. Just the pest, being an absolute pest on their goal line and making sure that if there was any opportunity there, if they were going to try and get it on goals, just eventually wore down that defence.
Yeah, Ames went up high to look for a backboard clearance, but then just mistimed the read and jumped off a little bit too late. There's one incoming. Oh, that was close. Defence holds on, and a little bit of a shake at the moment. And we're worried for the boys to be decided as Bucky and Broncos start to get their mojo back. Buffy now wins the 50-50 right in front of goal. Zombie, well, that's not the play you want. Coming down right now. This is a goal that should be coming. It's going to be a great recovery just to come off that line. And it's a finesse in the air to continue that. He's going to continue to go. Good challenge by Billy. Oh, nice touch, Ames. Billy plays that one up, and another one coming forth. Well, he's on song with his saves right now. There's still the pressures on Ames. That's a ball that's given away. It's sent right downfield. Zombie up. Like how they're getting up at the moment, but they've got to work a play in here in the last 35. Chances for him to strike. Ames off the backboard. It won't be stopped. That's a great touch by Zombie, and why not? He's been on fire with his backboard shots off.
Yeah, Ames doing great work there, and I just want to make the point there that when Ames went for the backboard, instantly, as soon as he landed, he went for the keeper to try and take him out. So when these guys go forward, they're looking not to do more than just get a hit to the ball. They're looking to take out keepers.
Ball's played back to Billy here. Now off the kickoff as it goes forward. Aims. Oh my goodness. Just looking at this, I think Billy wanted to try and stop this by giving a doink. It just did not work.
Yeah, Buffy right underneath it, and unfortunately I think it's come off the wrong end of the car.
And a whoops comes out. At least I can do some type of banter with the chat here, the PlayStation boys. But they've taken the lead, and all of a sudden, it's turned in their favour. Billy and Buffy were looking set to take the second game of the series, but it's turned around, and now it's back in the defence. Have to score at the last 9 seconds. It's a great challenge that comes down right now. Zombie, he wants to play this in. He's blocked up by Billy. And it will come down anyway. To be decided, the pressure right at the end. They come back and steal the third game away.
Really well liked. Really well done by To Be Decided there. As I said, when they go forward, they're looking for more than just a touch on the ball. They're looking to take out a player, get the demo, or put that goalkeeper in the back of the net as well, which sets up the second person to come in and take the shot. It's risky in a lot of 2 players because it commits both players to the attack, but their rotation is just so quick that their defence handles it.
Well, we're not going to wait for it any longer. I reckon we're just going to continue to go here because To Be Decided have been absolutely fantastic, and now they're playing. Funny enough, I think these guys might be in the same venue. Nope, no, they're not. They're both sitting on 28 for a moment. I was like, are they in the same place? No, it's dropped down. So it's different, but wow, just amazing to see them come right back. And so after being put under immense pressure, and that was my question at the start of this final, Cubic, was are they going to be able to go the distance under some really tight, close games? Are they going to be able to clutch the end if they're behind? And will they go to Game 7 if it's forced out there?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, we saw in the first game they looked a little bit more rusty than what they did in the first series that we saw on stream. But ever since then, they've taken 2 out of the 3. So they seem to be getting better with time, but there's still another few games to go, so time will tell.
A little bit rough starting here by the Broncos. They want to get physical, and, well, it's completely put back in their face as Ames takes the first demo of the match. To head on to Zombie Freak. Challenge the 50-50 far side. Ames with a recovery. Has 100 bursts in time. This time doesn't connect as well as he wants it. Comes out for the moment. Billy with a bump out. Leaves Zombie and Buffy to have a challenge here now. The rotation's not there. They held up the ball nicely there, so Ames able to get back on the line. Billy plays out the corner. Gonna wait for the trail here. Comes off the wall, grabs the boost. This is cut inside. Zombie has time. And this time he plays it up, but will he carry Zombie? Do you have the distance here? Well, that was quickly answered. No.
He really looks to go for him, though. Every time he gets a chance, he looks to get that ball in his nose and go for it.
Unfortunately, this case here is just caught out in the corner, and it's not a good place to be when that ball comes around and can't recover. And his first goal against them, the Billy and Buffy Bronco working themselves into this match. First goal. Probably a matter at the moment, playing really well. That is some quick movement from Zombie Freak. Just set yourself on him on the kickoff. Realizes where Buffy is and absolutely nails it.
Just amazing. I mean, with those sort of kickoffs, you see a lot of people go for an absolute boomer and try and get it in the top corner, but a very smart play to put it in the bottom corner, realising that the goalkeeper went for boost.
Well, it's 1-0, and this game has been locked up so many times off a lost count. I think there's been more percentage of gameplay locked up tied than there has been with a lead. Ames, a perfect shot coming from the top. Zombie as well, the third effort. They're all out. They can't get that one. Ames putting the second in for his team. They take the lead.
Just trying to flick the cameras to everyone there. I mean, there's a fantastic initial shot coming from Ames. Zombie with a follow-up, and then Ames again, putting it in above the both goalkeepers' heads. It's just that constant pressure that these guys have, just forcing the Bucking Broncos on that goal line.
To be decided. Wouldn't it be a feat if they can get 3 games in a row and put themselves in tournament points? That'd be amazing. The first time we see PlayStation take a grand final win here on Vapour Esports. 2v2 Legends, PC meta, watch out. Consoles coming to get ya. I could see a meme fully coming out of that one. Billy wants to play it inside. Zombie this time across field. Now heading forward, launches it down.
Oh.
Oh, that was a brilliant launch. Buffy had to get up and save. And this time it's a quick rebound over the top. Ames will play out to the corner. Now Buffy, it's not realistic of him to go, but nonetheless he's got the demo. He gives his team a chance to score here. Billy comes up, but Zombie with the save.
They're really trying something different here, the Bucking Broncos. Getting up and about, trying to force those goals to go in the corner of the net and really hit them hard. And even adopting the demo meta that Ames has been showing us all series.
Continues to work hard, grabs the boost on D. Touch sharp. They will be a little bit patient with this, and that's what's probably been going against them. Quick play needs to come out for the Broncos. As it sets back to the middle. A player here from Buffy wants to use his teammate LaPlop. And no teammate in the loo. I think right then and there, that was a gimme. That was a gimme to my teammate. A little pop over. I let him swap that one home. Instead, he plays it to the defender that didn't budge. Because you know that's the harder option, right?
Yeah.
To pass to your teammate that close. It's a harder option just to have a go at the goal. So the goal is going to be like, no, he's going to take the goals.
That's the good thing about these guys is they're not always looking at the points and got their mind, got a bit of tunnel vision on the goals. They're looking to pass, even if it means it's almost on that goal line.
I was scared for a moment. Ames didn't get the angle that he needed to go here, but at least he was in the right position. And what a boost. Jeez. So risky at the end. They take a 2-goal buffer with pretty much under 90 seconds remaining in this match. We're getting into a period of dangerous play here for Bucking Broncos. We haven't really seen them have a mass comeback in any of the games tonight in their series. They've always been in front, so there's a real testament to the character right now.
Absolutely, and these guys just, it's so evenly matched at the moment. I mean, at any point could the Bucking Broncos...
Ames.
Ames.
Brilliant save at the end coming from Billy and Buffy. Continue, my friend.
It takes a player just as skillful to save that as to do it. So these guys are so evenly matched. You can't write anyone off at this stage.
Zombie wants inside line. He's playing with fire as that ball was launched on. Last 45, a chance here. Broncos got to get going and sent back out by Ames. Wants the forward pitch, doesn't get it now. Buffy launch. Zombie with the touch. It's risky play. It comes down. Beautifully touched. And the save is... Oh, amazing.
I mean, 4 saves at Ames so far. Just absolutely threatening no matter where he goes. With 2 goals and 5 shots, he's an absolute ripper of a game so far.
Oh, wow. Well, the last 10 seconds will spell the end of this one. Game number 4 locked in right now as Ames gets the last goal, I believe, here. It's the touch off. Both players caught up field. Cubic, I can't believe it. The Bucking Broncos, after being heavy favourites, are staring down the loss of a tournament point.
That's right. I mean, it's going to be a rough trot for them coming back from this. I mean, they're going to have 2 games to catch up with them and bring it into a 7th. So, got a lot to do here, the Bucking Broncos. So.
Like you said, a lot to do at the moment. Crazy stuff. The crowd cheers. We want more. You're certainly going to get another game. I don't know why they've left. Oh, it's to be right back. So maybe a change of something. Something from Billy. He's going to do something special. Fingers crossed. We'll see what it is as he returns it back in. Suppose they should have their presets done. Maybe they do quick changes here to get back into the game. But I can't believe it. They've got the first game, but it was a 2-1 result. From there, it's been 4-3, 3-2, 4-1. But this game has blown out. It hasn't been as tight as the rest of the games, but to be decided have just pretty much dictated the pace. And like I said a little bit earlier, Cubic, that first game, they didn't do the demos. They played to the Bucking Broncos style. Game 2, they changed it up. They went the bumps. They went the demos. They looked to take the goalie out after a strike. They followed up on the second, third efforts. And that's what they were seeing in the semi-final. And that matter to them has brought them in these wins. They're on tournament point.
This is the thing, like, you're right. They're just playing their own game at the moment. And, you know what, they're going to walk away saying, oh, twos, you know, easy at this rate if they keep going the way they did. The fucking Broncos need to bring something out. They've got it in the bag. They just need to rip it out and get these 2 metre sided guys on the back foot again.
Well, Maturino's sitting at 39 US, so going to take, I believe, a $50 Australian dollar home or whatnot. We'll figure that out in a moment, but essentially it could be all done in this game. And the Bucking Broncos, they have to make the most of the opportunities. First and second efforts like that need to go in the back of the net. They're going to play the defensive structure. Now, Zombie has gone far over. I like this because he's taken the boost away. Although the possession's gone, Buffy's got nothing in the tank. He has to find something. Billy getting around here. Ames just needs to be careful. And it does. Well, that was a rear around the rosy of no proportions and anything scored, I'll tell you what.
Oh. It's just, yeah, you're right. It was a great play there coming by Zombie. I mean, it's one of those things where they're playing to these styles that not many people think about. It's either touch the player, as we saw Zombie do there, or even get the boost. Like, he just zoomed around him, stole the boost from what he was, what the Broncos were aiming to do.
Buffy trying to play it off the wall. This time wins the play. Ames, tough angle. Covers enough of the goal line so it doesn't go in the back of the net. Billy wants to drop. Zombie, he has been quick tonight on the sort of first serves that he goes at. Nice second touch here will cause 2 of the Broncos to play in the pocket. They've got to be careful how they go. Rotation out. Ames now forces the 50-50. It actually pinches inside the midfield. Zombie waiting for this, will back out and play this. Got to be careful here. Probably the best thing I've seen by these boys is they play inside. There's no risk around the goal line. They're going to get an open point here. Ames just needs to launch it. On it goes. It's going to be the first goal for game number 5. And they put themselves to a great place here.
Really well done there by Ames. I mean, he saw that coming from a long way away, and just the simplest touch is all he needed. That's all he put into it, and it resulted in the ultimate objective.
Win at all costs. I don't know. Have some fun playing some Rocket League. Zombie being challenged out by Buffy now. This is going to come off the top of the arena. We can see Zombie wanting to turn the car, but the defense was there. Billy, Buffy again now wanting to play a personal touch. Oh, he's got this. It's coming out to Billy. They've got themselves the first goal. Cleverly played. I was going to say, Cubic, this is risky, but you got to take the risk.
Yeah, look, it's that control, and he just does it so well. Buffy Broncos, so whoever that may be, Sammy or Bluey, they both do it really well. So that's what they need to do. They adopt that style, force the Zombie freaking Ames to play that style, and we have another game on our hands.
Nice touch by Billy here.
Oh, no!
But, or maybe is that the goal that loses the tournament for them tonight? I don't know. Zombie. Oh, the triple touch. Yeah. All right. We'll make it a little bit harder for ourselves.
Really made him pay. I mean, just going back to that save, Billy went up to steal the goal and just saved it instead. You're 2 games down, guys.
He wanted to steal the touch there, but just needed to come out. I don't know what he was doing in the goals. Maybe he was going, just send it to me. I'm in the goals. You know how you play a game of footy, and the old man always says, I'll stand in the back of the goals, you kick it to me, so you kick goals. I think that's what he was doing. He was going, I'll stand in the goals, you just shoot it and I'll be here, instead of getting away. Too bad my dad never stopped any of the goals I kicked. 2 minutes and 10. If you're not Australian, you won't get it.
Don't tell us you didn't kick goals.
Oh, I was a forward, man. I kicked goals.
Did you? Okay.
I played back for so long, and then I went forward and dominated. Straight kicking. Because as a backman, you got to learn to kick straight. So when I went forward, it was so easy.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll get back on topic here.
Why not?
Oh, it's sort of on topic, but it's actual sport. Billy. Oh, you could see some magic happening right there. This is a drop.
Oh.
Okay. All right, no worries. It's just hang time for Buffy, and Zombie flies across and blocks the touch in. What's going on? Oh, there should be a goal.
Oh,
no, it's the poster.
No.
Oh, finally. Just about to throw my headset out.
I'm just wondering. I think Billy was there. Was it a little bit selfish, a little bit tunnel vision getting the goal? Because I think Billy had a
teammate.
Yeah, he had a better line at it, I think.
I agree with you. I don't think you're wrong. Okay, Buffy, ambitious, mate. That would have been cool if you got it. They're trying to grab the boost in the corner. That one, oh, that's on target. You can't stop that. Great shot coming from Zombie Freak. And this is the risky part for Buffy and Billy. They get caught up going forward too many times, and it's so often we're seeing this tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a bit of a shame because I absolutely love the foam hats, and I want the foam hats to be OP again, Visor.
Oh no, actually, do you know what's sort of tilting me right now? They made a change. He took the foam hat off.
He did too.
Billy's taking it off. Billy, that's not the change, man. Fucking Broncos can only win with a champ hat. Come on. Oh. Maybe that's why they're arguing over it. Oh, this is a nice play coming from Buffy. Well, they managed to tie it up. We're in red time. It's hot at the moment.
Really well played there. Great control on the car, and just saying the foam helped control that one as well.
Well, Ruffy's he's telling me I told you so. Just wait, mate. When's the fat lady? Oh, I'm not going there with that. Buffy. Now for Ames, now Zombie. Wants to work it, loses his positioning here, gives Buffy some time. Grabs the boost now, he's been demoed to 2v1. Just launch.
Oh.
Launch off the top. You got Cubic, you got time. You got a 2v1. Oh my goodness. And an open goal. Gotta make them count. They're very lucky to get a third opportunity in that whole forward line process attack and actually get away with it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, his shot was powerful. It was almost on target. It almost deserved to be a goal. But it wasn't quite there. It didn't quite execute it as well as he probably should have. And as you said, very fortunate to get that extra opportunity and that shot.
Zombie out of place there as he went up for the kickoff and the ball. Not in a position for him to play the last 10, so they don't get this clearance here. Ames has to work this into a solo play and left. Oh, he's done it! Oh, it's big save coming, and this won't be held up. The Broncos, they'll look to find a goal here. It'll be off the backboard. They'll let that one go, so they pick up game number 5. One back in this series. They take away 1 tournament point away from to be decided.
Really came back in that second half of the game, did the Bucking Broncos, and you see it was all forward pressure. Buffy with 9 shots and 2 goals, and then Billy also coming with the 6 shots and 2 goals. I mean, all forward pressure coming from the Bucking Broncos. Played a bit more of their style and didn't let To Be Decided play as much of their fancy attacking ways that they normally have. So big plays coming from Bucking Broncos. They've kept themselves in it. They need to keep going.
What a game. Proving to be a challenge for both of the teams. I really like what I'm seeing at the moment. It's sort of the competitiveness that these teams are going at and flying across the field, doing all sorts of weird and wacky things just to get themselves into good positions to score. So we don't know. We still think, honestly, I still think it's in the hands of To Be Decided. If they can get themselves the first goal and hold on to that lead, they put themselves into a really good position. Because they don't technically give the goals away. That they have to be earned by Buffy and Billy. But Buffy and Billy start strong. To Be Decided are forever chasing, and I don't think that's the place they want to be in, nor do they perform at the moment from what I've seen in today's game. So they really need to be in front early on in this game as they play on. It's game number 6 here, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the final 2v2 Legends. Oh, very quickly. Ames looks to do it all himself. Forces both of the defenders to go at him. Now this ball's brought forward. Buffy wants the inside angle. That should be a goal. It's boomed and not followed up well. And Ames clears this one out.
Oh. Just absolutely fantastic work coming from Ames. I mean, the first touch in that back half, and then all of a sudden, Demo clears out defender, comes in and sweeps the goal. Really fantastic pressure.
Fake off. but not played out well. So they're trying a bit of a strategy right now. That's the first time we've seen in this final so far. Buffy looking to play this, but one thing they need to know is Billy and Buffy, Sammy and Bluey both know how to do that as well, so they can read that a mile and a half away, and you won't be able to get away with it.
Yeah.
It's brought out at the moment, Billy. So I'm going to play that one forward. It does set up for Buff. Oh, he likes it, but Ames just waiting there. Zombie actually bumps him out for the moment, and he's out of position, so has to reset. I don't think this play... Oh, no, I didn't think anything was going to come forth. That it's the setup here that has to count for them, and they're not going to win the ball.
They're really putting on this forward pressure. I can tell that they really just want to end up this series after this game. I'm not going to give the Bucking Broncos any other opportunities to try and bring it back.
Zombie down forward into the pocket. Played by Bronco, the Billy Bronco. Once inside, continues. That's the double. I think that was a triple fake on the side. I don't know. How many times can you weave and not hit the ball? That's just telling you about the defensive structure right now here for to be decided. They're not willing to hit you in the first go. Now that, I don't understand why that's not a goal.
Had every opportunity to take that one. Just should have taken a little bit more time. Both players were backwards to the ball.
Clear forward down the wing. Counted here by Billy. We are dropped down. Buffy close quarters as well. And we'll charge this down. Wants an inside play. Lifts it up. Zombie there with a read. With far side in the midfield. Now continues. Wants the backboard. Billy holds it up and controls. But Zombie, he's done it from time to time. He bumps out the player. It gives Ames all the chance. And he's just connected the wrong side.
Just those second commitments. It's not only the touching the ball, but it's taking the player, and even that small touch put Ames in a perfect position to take the shot. Fortunately, it wasn't executed at that time, but it's what they've been doing for these past two series.
Will they now try and play that Zombie out wide? Last 2 minutes in play. This PlayStation team, the first one to win a Vapour's 2v2 Legends, and I actually think we're probably one of the first teams in OCE to win a competitive tournament in the last 6 months, the PlayStation team. And here's a chance coming through. They're going to put in a second goal. They make the chances even stronger.
Ames coming through with an absolutely savage demo on those guys, and just follows it up with waiting for the defender to take it and center it for him. So really well played. Patient Rocket League then.
(0-2) right now. Bucking Broncos. Well, I don't think they're bucking. I think they're off them. Oh, that's a good shot. It's wide though. Aims a demo and a pinch out. Interesting touch from Zombie that plays that. Questionable here by Buffy. Oh. Just a sense, they're red. They're being read so well. Every time they play, they slow the ball down. We know what's happening with the Broncos. Have to change the game style up. They're going to do something different. Quick balls, maybe. I don't know. I'm out of suggestions right now because they are completely red and there's a minute to go. This one's sailing. Zombie, this should be easy here for the backboard. Take your pick, the Broncos. They both get up there, but Billy has the superb angle.
Did really well to get up there. I mean, Zombie did an absolutely massive save. Always hard to do going with the flight of the ball, but Billy from that tight angle gets the fantastic goal.
Ames works this forward. Into the corner he goes. Last 45 red time. Right now the boys up to be decided just going to play the time, the clock. Be defensive, make sure nothing in front of goal. Clear everything. Make it hard for them, and this is what I like right now. Both of them is going at it, not giving a chance to collect or even slow that play down. Zombie wanting to take the boost, but Billy's got it here, plays it back inside. This needs to be booming on, but it's a misplay coming out the last 15 now on the clock. Ames has the side here, fakes one, wants to lift, he gets challenged. Now this sets a chance to equalise it, but it's cut off. And this one rolling in front of goal. The touch is superb from Zombie. They will seal it with 8 seconds to go.
I mean, look, it's well deserved by these guys. They've fought so hard in the past 2 series. Some fantastic Rocket League skills coming from both of them. And it's great to see a PS4 team get up and about in this series and ultimately take it out.
Oh, the dying seconds. There's no comeback from here. Maybe another goal to finish it. But it's essentially done tonight. The Bucking Broncos, who have been here before and taken the win, will go down to a PlayStation team. The first time we've seen these boys enter in tonight. They show their stuff. To be decided. Take it in Game 6, and they do it very well. Yeah,
great work there by the to be decided. I mean, super. After we saw them in the first game, you know, we're thinking they wouldn't have it coming up against Damo and the Lols. They played really well and very exciting Rocket League. See them get in the grand final. They continued that excitement. First game was probably their worst as they lost it and didn't play their game style. But as they ventured into the rest of it, it was pretty much a clean sweep from there.
MVP, man. Who are we thinking?
Ames. I think that Ames is only because of that grand final series. He was absolutely dominant. There was he just got a full stat line pretty much every game. His assists were fantastic. Some of the goals he shot just beyond expectation, and just the constant attacking pressure that he gives. That's not to discount.
I'm sort of 50-50 in between it, because I was like, Ames started the gameplay with his demolitions and his bumps. He was savage, especially in the semi-final MVP of the series. Like, we're talking all of the tournament that we could see him for. He was the one who initiated that whole start process, and Zombie sort of followed up. Where Zombie was really proficient was through the air. He dominated everything through the air. The 50-50s were great. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Give me one.
I'll go over the. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go Zombie. I'm gonna split. Let's chat, decide who's the MVP for the night.
Come on, chat. Give us an MVP.
Yeah, come on. Ames or Zombie? We should do a vote. Probably can't get it either. There's chat out there. I know you guys are out there.
PS4 greater than PC. It's coming.
Yeah.
The PS4 meta.
It's happening. Yeah, the machines are taking over. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's all machine. Sam, the MVP is, Arcus says. Oh, some people just don't like PlayStation. Okay, we're going to be tied at one. Ruffy, someone can give us a winner at the end of the day. Both of them deserving MVPs. $39 USD prize pool was where it's at tonight, and I believe that is... What are we? What's the percentage going over? I believe that's 80% of that going over. So at least around $50 AUD going to the boys. So 25 at the end, roughly. Don't quote me on that. You have to confirm with the admins, but that's where it's at. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Shout out to you guys also coming to join us late in the final. We're done for the night. It's been fun, but what we're going to do, we'll chuck you over to a host, and we'll be back coming on Friday night with Friday Night Live. In fact, no, we won't. We won't be back. Friday will be the boys of Powerhorse. The Powerhorse MCS qualifiers will be on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So get amongst it, be a part of that, guys, and support that as well. We'll take a break here on Friday, and we'll do some tweet outs and stuff like that. We'll let you know if we're live on Wednesday as well for Perth Rocket League. But until then, we're going to say goodbye here from the OCU Rocket League. It's a 2v2 Legends night, seeing the boys of 2B decided the first PlayStation team to take it in the 6th game in the series. And it read like this: 2B decided 1-2 for 3, 3-2 to 4-1, 3-4 to 3-1. Yeah, too many numbers for you guys, but that's the score. That was read out from 2B decided. It takes the win tonight. I'm Bizer. That was Cubic. Until next time, you have a good one. We'll catch you later.
gone into the power shot and cleans out the goal line. Easy goal, call the lines. Just, here's the thing. They put a shot on out for Sydney, but they do the discipline thing.
It's not allowed.
No, that's bad. Oh my goodness, Drippay! What are you doing? What a goal! Then again, just come off a 3-game straight. Oh, Dream gets for a touch. Well, prove me wrong. Just gets in the good spot and slaps. Nowhere to be seen. Challenging on the back now as a demo. The 2v1. The pop and play. Decker. Can he light it up? He goes out right. Decker! The moments of heroes and legends aboard. It's Decker with a big game.